I'm Dave Alford. I'm a pastor here at Saddleback Church, and I'd like to talk to you about the importance of influence to leadership. Leadership really is influence. Influence is the ability to affect the way that people think, the way that they see things, and ultimately what they do. And so you really can't lead without influence. So how do you build influence? Well, a lot of people think that you build influence with position, but the best leader in history never had a position of influence. Jesus never held a formal position, and yet he was the most influential leader in the history of the world. So influence comes not from position, influence comes from caring for people. So how do we care for people? Now, let me give you really quickly 4 things that you can do to care for people. These are the things that Jesus did to care for people. First thing you can do is you can go to people, especially if you are a supervisor. Don't sit in your office and wait for people to come to you. Go to them. It's one of the most caring things that you can do. Second thing that you can do is when you go to them, make sure that you engage with them. Find a way to open up a conversation with them. Take the time to talk to them. Third thing that you need to do if you want to care for people is to listen to them. So go to them, engage with them, and then listen carefully to what they have to say. Listening is one of the most caring things that you can do for people because you're giving them your time and your attention. And when you do that, listen carefully for what you're hearing, not just the words, but read between the lines, watch the body language, because that'll lead to a fourth way that you can care for people, and that is to respond to them. When you take time to talk to people, opportunities to care for them are going to come along. You might be able to just provide some encouragement, some support, might be able to give some advice. Maybe it is just to listen to them, but as you go, engage, and listen to people, you'll have opportunities to respond to them by caring. And when you care for people, your influence grows. But one last thing, and that is that you can't care for people in order to get influence. When your motivation is to get influence, that's not caring for people, that's manipulation. So instead, when you go to people, care for them just because you care about them, and let the influence take care of itself. Be a caring leader, and you'll see your influence grow.